Next, we're a no cat. Oh, there we go. Kitties. Kitties in my way. Kitties in my way. Orca meowing at the street. Hello YouTube! Welcome back to the Every Closet channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Stephanie, and along with my partner Ethan, we are two full-time resellers of clothing, used clothing, on apps like Poshmark, eBay, other stuff maybe. So, today's video, as you would have seen from the title that you clicked on, is a what sold video for the last 2 weeks of January. So we already went over the first 2 weeks of January. Arguably our best 2 weeks ever. Let's go over the last 2 weeks. They were slower than the first 2 weeks, but they were still pretty good. And it rounded out to a pretty good month. So let's just start going over them. I'm gonna go over the sales on Poshmark Canada, and then I'll go over the ones on Poshmark US, and then we can go over the stats and numbers and stuff for January. And yeah, the first thing we sold were these Lululemon high-rise black Wonder Under sparkle mesh side panel leggings in a size 8. These had a size dot. These were black Lululemon leggings with a size dot with no numbers around it. Wah, wah. I would never go back and buy these. We sold these for $40, and Wonder Unders probably shouldn't go for under $50, but I did not know the style name of these, and because they didn't have the numbers around the dot either, they were also clearly quite an old style. So because of those things, they sat around for quite a long time, and then they finally sold for $40. So we made $32. I believe we paid $20 for these at a consignment store way back in August or so. So we would have made a profit of $12 on those. So yeah, not the best, and that's why I do not pick up Lululemon leggings anymore if they don't have numbers around the size dot, especially if they're black or plain or something like that. Next was a Lynx London set of 2 chain bracelets in bronze gold color bracelets. These were from our consignment client. I had never heard of Lynx London before, but they sell expensive jewelry and they resell pretty well. So these came together in a little pouch, just a set of 2 bracelets, and they sold for $90 in the Canadian closet. So we made $71.10, which we split with our consignment client. Next, we sold a bundle of 3 items. We sold a Wilfred Doreen gray wool wrap mini skirt, a Nuitags Alice and Olivia Bethany speckled navy blue crop top, and a Babaton burgundy camisole in a size small. The Babaton camisole was a consignment item, but it was also quite stained, so it was quite a small portion of the bundle. The bundle sold for $100, and we earned $79. Portioned out some of that to share with our consignment client, but the Wilfred Doreen skirt and the Nuitags Alice and Olivia item were sourced, and so yeah, we just work out the percentages of what we're going to share with her of what everything sold for. Next was a bundle of 5 items, all items that we either got in $10 bags or for free. So this was a great sale. It was 4 shirts and a skirt, and it sold for $65, and our earnings were $51.35, so that's amazing. And it was a Roxy long sleeve purple shirt, a Ralph Lauren navy blue v-neck like Henley shirt, a Current, which is like I think a vintage brand, brown and blue midi skirt, Zara red knit cardigan, and a Saucony, which is not a brand I know, exercise like t-shirt. That was a good sale for us. Next, we sold this Hi Orca. Yes, you're gorgeous and you like to be where the action is, don't you?
He really doesn't.
Well, he likes to be where the action is as long as the action doesn't involve other humans. Orca, could you maybe come sit here? No? Could you go anywhere else? Yes, this is where you've ended up, isn't it? Okay, the next sale was Luben, which I also think is a vintage brand. 100% silk, golden black, tie, like v-neck tie knotted tank top. This sold for $20. We got it in a $10 bag, and yeah, made $16 off that. Hey, go with that. Go over there. Next was a new without tag Mizuno women's Wave and Spiral 14 black silver running sneakers. These were from our consignment client. They sold for $40 and we made $32, which we split evenly with our consignment client. Next is a bundle of men's items. It sold for $53. That must have been my offer. It's my favorite number. It was a bunch of men's stuff that we would have gotten either, again, free or in $10 bags because we wouldn't have sourced it. So it was 2 Calvin Klein shirts, an Emmanuel Ungaro shirt, which is not a thing that you should know about, an Old Navy, of course, shirt, and a Banana Republic sweater. The Banana Republic sweater was nice, but the rest of the items were meh to me. So I just sent them a really discounted offer. They accepted, and we all move on. Next, we got our pair of 1 teaspoon Hawks denim relaxed fit distress shorts in a size 28. These sold for $25, and so we took home $19.75 or whatever it is on Canada. Pretty sure it's $19.75, and we paid $4 for these at a local thrift shop. Next is an RW & Co. lace illusion neck notched t-shirt. This was, I believe, from my sister. It's in a size small petite, probably from my sister. And she had a lot of RW & Co. This sold for $11 by itself. So thank you, Brianna. And we made $7.05. Next was a new at tags Lululemon. It's a tie tee in dark olive size 6. This was a new at tags Lululemon tank top. I believe the tag said $48, and it sold for $39 in the Canadian Closet. So it is still in transit. Wow. That's been like a while. Okay. Hopefully they like it. Yes, and that was from our consignment client. Thank you so much, consignment client, for all the new tags Lululemon. We appreciate the heck out of you. So we are splitting the takeaway from that with her. Next was a bundle for $40. It was all things we got in $10 bags or free or things like that. So we made $31.60, which is great, but they also got a really good deal because these weren't bad items. There was a Roots navy blue cargo pants with elastic waist in a size large, an Adidas The Ultimate hoodie in the teal blue, a Puma black sports bra, and American Eagle Outfitters brown ankle booties. So they got an amazing deal on that, in my opinion. But also so did we, because again, we didn't source any of those items. So next was an Agent Provocateur shoelace Casper bra in a size 34C. I remember Ethan telling me about this offer, and I said go ahead and accept it. And I remember thinking that it was on the US Closet. I don't think I would have gone this low if I had remembered that it was on Canada. But oh well, it's gone, and we've made some profit. It sold for $40, so we made $32, and I believe we paid $15. So not the type of profit I was hoping to get on this bra, and it had a lot of attention. It definitely could have sold for $50 or $60, but it sold for $40, and here we are. So oh well. Next was a True Religion denim high-rise bootcut dark wash jeans in a size 26. These sold for $25, and I was very pleased with that because these had quite a bit of wear on the like bottom hem by the, like someone was stepping on them all the time when they wore them. But they were pretty long, so I just put in there, I'm like, there's wear, but if you're short, you can just hem that wear right away, and it's a brand new pair of jeans, basically. So that still sold, and we got those in a $10 bag, and I was really pleased with that. Next was a Babaton teal blue camisole with raw hem edges on the end, I guess. This was another Babaton camisole with a bunch of stains on it, but again, it sold, so people want them. They want them real bad, but yeah, you can sell some things with flaws, and Babaton camisoles is one of them. So yeah, it had some staining. It sold for $14, and we made $9 or $10 on it, which is great. I don't believe we sourced it. Where did we get this? It must have been in a $10 bag at some point. Next were the 82 denim distressed overalls in a junior size 11, so a women's size 8 to 10. This was from a $10 bag. It sold for $28, and so we made $22 or so, which is amazing. Next We're a Juicy Couture black velour straight leg sweatpants in a size medium. I got these at a Value Village for $10 a while back. They sold for $32, and so we wouldn't have quite made our $20 profit, but we would have been real close. Okay, next was a pair of leopard print ankle-heeled Chelsea boots in size 38. These sold for $28, and I believe these came from a new consignment client, so we will be splitting that with her. Next was a Lululemon City pencil skirt in naval blue, size 6. This came from that same consignment client as all the other stuff that we sell, basically. This sold for $32, and we made 26 or so that we will be splitting with her. Next was a pair of Adriano Goldschmied The Angel bootcut jeans. They sold for $25, and we made $20. I bought these from someone else's Posh closet, actually, for $5 because they were a $5 add-on, and I thought, yeah, I would have sourced those for $5. Next was a Lucky Brand red and purple tapestry maxi dress. This dress was super cute, and I had it in my rotating wardrobe, but to be perfectly honest, I was never really probably gonna wear it. It was too small for me. It was a size small. So it sold for $35, and we made 28 or whatever that is, and I believe I sourced it for 14 at a Value Village quite a while back. Next was a Kitten Ace twisted hem gray pencil skirt with a high waist. This sold for $24, which isn't great, but I believe we paid $8 for it at the thrift, so not terrible, but yeah, it's meh. Next was a Banana Republic red eyelet sleeve boat neck t-shirt in a petite size small. This sold for $12, and yeah, was either free or from a $10 bag, so that's cool. Next was a pair of Timberland Jane Teddy Fleece Burgundy lace-up boots in a women's 9.5, 9.5. These sold for $50, and they were actually free to us, so that was pretty cool that we got those for free. Hi, Cat. Yes, you are so regal. Oh, there he goes. He's definitely gonna knock down the camera. Okay, next is a Larry Levine midi flare pencil skirt. I think this is a vintage brand, Larry Levine. I'm not sure 100%. Anyway, it sold for $13, and we made 7 or so, and we definitely didn't source it, so probably a $10 bag. Next was a Naksha, which is a brand I've never heard of and probably wouldn't pick up again, but it was this piece that I picked up, not the brand. Handcrafted limited edition drape shawl. It was such a substantial piece, a giant shawl, oversized. It had really cool art on it. It was clearly handcrafted. It was really cool. We got that at a consignment store for $11, I think, and it sold for $48. So we made, I don't know, we made our $20 profit. Next is a Spiritual Gangster Warrior monochrome black crop tank top in a medium/large. This sold for $20. We got it at the consignment store for $8. I wore it quite a few times, and then it sold, so that was cool. Next was a Victoria's Secret swim top, the Hottie Halter neon pink top. It sold for $26, and we got it for $5 at consignment the thrift store, regular thrift store, quite a while back. Next was a bundle of a Fabletics black and white 3/4 sleeve t-shirt and a pair of Lululemon shorts. These sold for $35 together, and I pretty much consider the Fabletics shirt to be thrown in there for free. But the shorts came from our consignment client, so we'll be splitting 90% of that bundle with her. It's like he knows exactly where he has to go to interrupt what I'm doing.
Where is his backpack? Alright.
This is a zoo!
Time for a manicure.
Ethan's gonna cut their nails. Jupiter's gonna take it really well, as per usual, and Orca's gonna be very upset. We have one crazy enigma cat who doesn't care if you cut his nails, which is not how cats work. And then we have a normal cat who hates it and cries and tries to flee. But neither of them swipe at us, ever. Next we have our best sale of this period, probably. It was a Burberry dark brown acetate polyamide belted trench coat in an EU size 40. This sold in the Canadian Closet for $250. We had it listed, I think, at $375, and that offer came in pretty quickly, so we accepted that. We got it at Value Village for somewhere in the like $60 range, I want to say. So that was a great flip. Yeah. Next, Peter Nygaard black and white ruffled long sleeve blouse in a size 10. This sold for $14, which I would have never paid that, but thank you, the person who did. And we got that the $10 bag, and so we made our $10 back from that one item. Next, Polo Ralph Lauren red waffle knit in a junior size large. So because of that, I listed it as a men's small. I'm not sure if that was a good idea because it sat for a long time, but it did sell for $28, and I believe we got that at a thrift store for $15 or so. Not our best profit. I would not pick up Polo Ralph Lauren today. I'm pretty much done with it. Next was a bundle of 6 items that sold for $140. Let's go over. There were 3 Lululemon items, an Embrace tank top in a size 6, a Free to Be Serene strappy back bra, which was very popular right as soon as we listed it. A Lululemon Speed Tight 3 in Luxtreme. These sat forever for some reason I don't understand. A men's Scotch and Soda Alpine Chic flannel. Guess Naomi Distressed denim pencil skirt. And a retractable dog leash that we got from our friends who were giving us clothes. And they were like, oh, we're also getting rid of that dog leash. Do you want it? And we were like, yeah, why not? So it sold. So all that sold $440. Our earnings were $110, and that was a good bundle. And then the last sale of January for the Canadian Closet was a Lululemon Energy Bra in a size 6. It sold for $20. The Energy Bra, I think, came out like 2012, so I just accepted that offer on that. We'll be splitting that with our consignment client. So that was all the sales on Canada. Let's go over the sales on the US now. That's Orca getting his nails cut. She doesn't like it. Did you see how like smooth it went with Jupiter though? If you're a cat owner, you're like, what is he? And honestly, I don't know the answer. Okay, moving on to the US sales for the last 2 weeks of January. We left off with the Farm Rio dress. Cute, awesome sale. So the next sale in the US Closet was a Tommy Hilfiger blue polo shirt with a red H embossed on it. It was a men's size medium, and it sold for $10 US, so we made $7 US, which is amazing. So it's a $10 bag item. Next was a spider black lawless half zip fleece base layer. This sold for $30. We had this forever. I don't know. Look, this was new at tags too. I don't know why it took so long to sell a new tag spider fleece size large for so little too. Like the tag said $89, but it didn't go as well as we thought. So we made what, 24 US dollars off that, so we still made a profit, but next was a bundle of 3 items. It was a new tag Chantel purple spacer demi bra in a size 36F, an Everlane textured cotton crewneck sweater in a size medium, an Eddie Bauer slim fit khaki capris in a size 16. These sold together for $40, and so we made, $45. So we made $36 US off that, which was a good profit for those items. Next was a bundle of 2 items, a halogen Angora rabbit hair blend gray cardigan and a French Connection lamb's wool knit turtleneck sweater. Those sold in a bundle for $38, and we made $30 US off that. Next was a pair of Gymshark Energy Seamless Croc leggings. These sold for $25 US. I believe we got these at a Value Village for $10 or so. Next was an Aloe Yoga laser cutout black Wanderer long sleeve top in a size small. This sold for $50 US, which was amazing. And I believe we got it for around 15 or 20 at probably 15 at a consignment store. Next was a Nuitag silver glittery wrap style crop top from Forever 21 in a size medium. This sold for $11. It took a while, but it sold, and we made $7 or $8 US. Next was a Jones New York diamond quilted tan button coat in a XL. This sold for $15. We had this forever from a $10 bag, and so we made 10 or 11 US. Next were a Nike Air Max Tailwind 7 black and white running shoes in a size 6. These sold for $22 US. I believe we got these for $5 at a little thrift store. Next was a Nuitag John Barbados black V-neck viscose rayon sweater in a men's XL. This sold for $70 US. We got this for $30 at a consignment store, so that was a good profit off of that. Next was a Babaton Avery black cashmere wool boat neck ribbed sweater in a size extra small, but very oversized. Like, I wore it. It was very oversized. This sold for $36 US, and we got it at a Value Village for $8. Next was an Urban Heritage black Sherpa line jacket. This sold for $10. We got this in a $10 bag. So we had it for a while. Someone offered 10, and I was like, yeah, please take it. It's very bulky, and I hate it. Next was an Alpha Industries MA1 women's flight bomber reversible jacket in black and orange and an extra small. This sold for $80 US, which was awesome. We got it for $25 at a consignment store a little while back. Next was an Alpha Elite black joggers drawstring waist size extra small. These had some imperfections, like little spots on them, but they still sold for $27 US, so that was amazing. And I remember we got these from our friends, so they were free to us, which was awesome. Next was a North Face purple rain jacket in a petite extra small. This thing was tiny, like so tiny that I think it might have been at kids, but it said on it women's extra small. It was so weirdly tiny. It sold for $20. I don't remember where we got it. Sorry. We had it for a while though, and I think that's because it was made for ants.
A jacket for ants.
A jacket for ants. Next was the Reitman's cream colored faux fur color quilted trench coat. They got an amazing steal on this for $11 US, but so did I because it was from a $10 bag because I do not source Reitman's. Next was a pair of Boohoo black flat mules with silver metal accents in a size 7. These sold for $19 US, and we will be splitting that with one of our newer consignment clients. Yay! Next, Nuitag's Lululemon Make a Move bra in a red grape shade in a size 10. This sold for $42 US, so that was great, and we'll be splitting that with our OG consignment client. Next was an Ami Paris Alexander Meticulously smiley patch black clover crew neck sweatshirt. This was something that I'd never heard of until I came across these sweatshirts. Then I paid $30 for them at a Value Village, and it sold for $81 US, so we made, I don't know, $40-ish. I don't know. Next was a Venus vintage 90s style denim jacket with a faux fur collar and trim in a size medium. This was very like 90s denim with a fur trim. It was great. This sold for $25 on the US Closet, and we got it in a $10 bag, so that was great. Next was a Chic by Jacob speckled purple and black trench coat. We had this forever. It was a size small. It came from a $10 bag. It sold for $12. Cool. Next was a Nuitag's Juicy Couture Broken Heart Best Friend Charm Set in sterling silver. This sold for $60 US and came from the same consignment client where we got all of our jewelry this month. Next was a Kim and Cami black off-the-shoulder tie front t-shirt in a size large. It's just a black t-shirt. It sold for $10 US, and we got it from a $10 bag. Next was a Banana Republic hot pink dress pants in a size 8. These sold for $17 US, and we also got those either for free or from a $10 bag. Next was a Fortnite Urban Heritage black graphic hoodie in a size medium. This was for $7. So it was not worth my time to list it, but oh well. It came from a $10 bag, so the $5 that we got from it was all profit. Next was a Uniqlo men's plaid checkered button-down shirt. This sold for $9. Again, maybe not worth my time to list it, but again, it was free, so we made $6 US, and that was all profit. I'm not mad at it now that it's sold. I just maybe wouldn't list it going forward. Next were a pair of Tory Burch Dylan Brown ankle strap sandals in a size 6.5. These were from our usual consignment client. They sold for $44 US, and so we will be splitting the profits of that with her. Next was a Robin Ruth Canada pom-pom fleece beanie with tassels. This was a super cool beanie, or toque as we call it in Canada. It was very substantial. It said Canada on it. It sold to the US closet. And that keeps happening with our Canada stuff. I don't know if there's like Canadians living in the US who are just like nostalgic for Canada, or if Americans want to pretend to be Canadian. Like, I don't know why this keeps happening. But yeah, they're sold to someone in the US for $15 US. So that was pretty good, much exactly what I wanted off that toque. And we got that from our cousin. So thank you again, Sophia, for all your amazing clothes. She's like featured in all these videos.
When you say our cousin, it makes us sound like you and I are siblings or something.
Cousin-in-law? My cousin. Okay. Next was a... Gross. Next was a Kate Spade Cheshire black and white floral skater dress in a size 8. I listed this way too high at first, but I thought it was really cute and special, and Kate Spade would have thought the same. But anyway, it sold for $75 US. I believe we paid $40 for it at consignment store, so we made our $20 profit, but I had it listed somewhere crazy at like $180 or something, and everyone was like, no. So don't pay up too much for Kate Spade dresses, but that one worked out okay for us. Next was a For Love and Lemon Silk Sierra floral sheer sleeve mini dress in a size small. I loved this dress. We paid $35 for this at a consignment store, and it sold for $70 US. So we would have made somewhere in the range of like 35 Canadian, 30 Canadian in profit. Next was a pink and gray Mexican Baja hoodie from Tijuana in a women's large. This was like a super knit leg piece. It sold for $19 US, and we got it in a $10 bag, so the like 15 or so was again all profit. Next was a Bombshell Sportswear green camo split white stripe leggings in a size extra small. Bombshell Sportswear, these had like a ton of attention. They sold for $40 US. We got them for $15 Canadian at a consignment store a little while back. So yeah, those we got 2 pairs of those. They're both already sold. Bombshell Sportswear should sell for at least $40. Bundle, just a little bundle of Banana Republic t-shirt and a Premise Studio black and white t-shirts. Someone just bought 2 t-shirts that we got from $10 bags from us. They paid us $17 US, so we made $13.60 US, and that's mostly profit. I don't know how much it works out to. I consider $10 bag items to each be like 50 cents to $1 maybe max. Okay, next were a pair of Tom's blue marled fabric slip-on shoes in a size 9. These we got from a $10 bag or for free. They sold for $15 US, and yeah, so most of that was profit. Next was, and I put the word rare, we shouldn't have bought this, a Lululemon Kohl Orbit lace print scuba hoodie in black and gray. It did say limited edition and like 1 of 5,000 or something on it, but it was still a scuba hoodie, so it was clearly from like 2009 or something. It sat for a really long time. But I do remember we didn't pay much for it at Value Village. It was like $8. So we actually did flip it kind of okay because it sold for 31 US dollars. So we made $15 or $18 on it, which I was very happy with after it sat for so long. But I'm not sure what's happening with Lululemon scuba hoodies. I heard from a friend that some teenagers were thrift shopping near her recently and they were squealing about finding scuba hoodies because they're back now because they're like vintage already. So that's upsetting. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep my eye on that and see how the rest of the scuba hoodies that we come into contact with do. I wouldn't go paying up for them like Value Village wants you to do, but they might be coming back. We will see. Okay, next was a Perry Ellis men's blue tree print dress shirt. Sure. It sold for 12 US dollars, and we got this for free or from a $10 bag. Next was an April meets October January dress. They really like months. And I tagged it Prairie Cottage Core in Cocoa Brown, one size, but I tagged it as a large. But yeah, I could see it being kind of one size. It was like really oversized, and the model pics had it on like a tiny model, and just she was like swimming in this dress. Whatever, I don't like the style, but people do. It's probably a bolo. If you find an April meets October dress, I would consider it probably a bolo. And I think it was made of linen too. But anyway, it sold for 91 US dollars, and we paid 35 for it, I think, at a consignment store. So reasonable profit. Pleased. Yes. Next was a Torrid black and white Georgette camisole, striped camisole in a size 4, so 4X. This sold for 19 US dollars, which is great for a tank top from Torrid. That's probably what Torrid would have sold it for. Torrid's great. Such a bread and butter brand. I love selling Torrid if I can pick it up for under $10, which we did. This was probably $5 or $6. Next was a Sorel black and blue winter snow boots, easy lace. I don't know why I said that. In a size kids 4, or which is a women's size 6. So I listed it in kids and in women's. They were in really good condition, and they sold for 52 US dollars, which is great. This is why Sorel is a major bread and butter brand for us, and we can find a lot of it where we are. Next, we have an Aldo black men's size 41 dress shoes with lace sides. We do not source Aldo. I can't believe how much Aldo gets to charge people for shoes at the mall versus how much they are resale, and versus like now knowing how badly they're made. It's just nuts that someone would go into an Aldo and pay like $120 for these shoes, and I can only resell them for 10 US dollars. And I was pretty happy to sell them for that because Aldo does not move, so it's just weird to me. But anyway, the clothing industry is weird. These sold for 10 US dollars. We got them for free. Cool. Next was a One Girl Who gray fringe knit cardigan, which was 30% cashmere. I remember that's why I picked it up. Probably wouldn't do that again. One Girl Who, it's not an Anthropologie brand, so it's kind of just a brand with a name that sounds like it might be something, but it's not really. It sold for 15 US dollars, and I believe I picked this up at a Value Village for $7 or $8. So would have only made about $5, $6 in profit. Next was a Line the Label pink merino wool and cashmere Nua tag sweater. This sold for 50 US dollars. We got this a very long time ago at our like Nordstrom rack resale arbitrage attempt. It's up for a really long time. Finally, the last one sold. 50 US dollars, and I think we got it for 20. So it wasn't a bad profit, but it sat so long, I would not do that again. Next was a bundle of a Le Chateau size medium floral t-shirt and a Jasmine and Julia lilac metallic velvet camisole. These sold together for $25. These were personal closet items that I just decided to put for sale. So I consider that all profit, mostly. Next was a Jeffrey Campbell Palace ankle strap sandal in natural suede, size 6.5. These sold for 50 US dollars, and those were from a consignment client that you hear about a lot. So we'll be splitting that with her. And the last sale of January 2022 were Lululemon Runtime Short in a size 10 in Bali Breeze. These sold for $32. They had a little spot on them. So I accepted the $32 offer pretty quickly, and we got those at a Value Village for $9. So $15 profit. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not willing to do the math today. I'm just like, let's get through this. Okay. So that was all of our sales for the last 2 weeks of January. Let's go over some of the numbers. You might want to skip to this part, but I'm telling you that way too late. In the last few weeks of January, we made $1,200 on the Canadian closet, $1,300 on the US closet, no additional eBay sales. So our total for the month of January, we did $3,956 on the Canadian closet. We did $2,787 on the US closet. Both of those numbers are the highest that both of those closets have ever done. Our Closet Insights kind of like takes a little jump this month, so that was really cool. And on eBay, we had our $194. That is the only amount we've ever made on eBay, so also a huge jump. And altogether, that adds up to $6,937. I'm very shocked. I did not think we would almost hit $7,000 this month. My goal for the month of January was $5,000, so that made me really happy. I'm also sitting here in February, as I do, being nervous that we're not going to be able to reproduce those numbers this month, which might be true, but it's a short month, and we're just going to do our best. We're taking a little break next week, so probably some would call a much needed break next week. So yeah, the sales were heavily skewed towards the first 2 weeks of the month, and there were a bunch of factors, including the fact that we had a bunch of Pandora jewelry to sell, and that generally goes well. So yeah, look out for that ALE stamped onto the backs of things. And yeah, we're just gonna see how we do in February. We're gonna try to, I feel like the next time I'm gonna see this number, or like close to 7, is gonna be March, but we're gonna do our best for February. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep listing 20 a day. We're gonna keep doing it, and we'll let you guys know how that's going. Let us know in the comments what you think of everything and how you're doing and what's up. And my brain is totally dead now. I'm gonna go. You have a good day, and bye-bye.